Hello, everybody. Welcome to Divine and Conquer Sacred World game. First, please let me know if the audio is off as per usual. Jesus doesn't know how to do microphones very well. So if I sound a little bit different, please let me know so I can adjust it as accordingly to what needs to be adjusted. But, oh god, dice. Hi guys, welcome to our Friday night game. This is a 5th edition game based in the Pathfinder Inner Seas, using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit of Tal'Dorei, a little bit of Innistrad, Ravnica, and maybe Tombs of Horror.
Yes.
Which hopefully that'll be a cool thing if we ever decide to get there. I like the old school stuff. It sounds it's very nice. Oh, you sound very clear. Thank you. I did a thing. I moved the microphone from 1 foot in front of me to right here, so I can go.
Yeah,
right.
I have my microphone here too, so.
that's for other reasons though.
Talk about our microphones being super close.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, my dude.
My dude.
It always tickles me because we do have stuff on Anchor and on Spotify. Then nobody will see what that was. So you can see if you're listening to us on Anchor or Spotify, you need to go to our YouTube or live on Twitch.
Yeah.
But let's thank our friends. Let's plug some stuff and then introduce ourselves. Did somebody have anything specific and special for today's episode?
Specifically for today's episode.
I mean,
May 15th.
Well, that's in a second, but sure, let's do that right now. It's May 15th. What's up, guys?
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah. That was our drum roll. Our friends at Paladin and Claw launched their Kickstarter, which got successfully funded in like the first 3 minutes or something like that. They are making amazing dice vaults. So like these. But the cool thing is that it's going to be out of whiskey barrels. So it's gonna be whiskey. It's
gonna smell like whiskey and it's gonna be delicious.
I don't recommend you like drinking it, but
hold it. Careful.
But you could.
Or
I don't know. I'm just saying it has holes. There are going to the Kickstarter. It's up. If you go to their Facebook is the only place I've found it, or you can just go to Kickstarter.com and search Talon and Claw. Please do. So if you go to Kickstarter.com and go to Talon and Claw, you can find it there. And they're extremely, very reasonably priced for what you're getting. The cool thing is that today will be the cheapest that you can get your dice vaults for. Mm-hmm. And you can actually get some for oversized size too, not just the regular 23, I think, 23 mm. Yeah. So if you want to support them, right now is the cheapest time to do that. It's going to be so cool. That's one out of the way.
Yes.
Did we actually? I thought we had like someone had like a personal thing they needed to say or something, or no?
A personal thing?
Like a hey, I'm announcing this. I could be completely wrong, and that's
something.
for Wednesday. What's up, Dickie?
I'll announce something, and it's not all that fantastic about the game and everything, but I just finishing editing the 4th book of my friend Dawn Ireland Greenfield, Ireland, her 4th book of Fall. So I just got finished editing that, and it's ready to be published. So
nice.
That's awesome. It's totally a big deal. What are you talking about? Not being a big deal. It's the best of the deals.
She's helping me put my 2 books together. So.
Heck yes.
Yes. No. Whenever it's done, I want to read it. I'm excited. That's awesome.
Read all the
read. Please support our local artists, like our book writers and
authors and writers and all that good stuff.
Please.
Also support your local voice actors too, because I was just told that our cool friend Shortbeard, who's in chat right now.
Hey, Shortbeard.
We also have another bro who's going to be doing the voice of Alistair, which means that soon we'll have West and Alistair doing actual voice promos for the Alistair comic.
That's incredibly super cool.
West voice is absolutely phenomenal.
So is his West? So when we go canon,
yes,
is Shortbeard's West voice the canon West voice, or is your West voice the canon West voice?
Because if my voice came out of West, that sounds stupid. So what he did, which I think is really neat, is he listened to me play West, and so he took the cadence that I used for West, and he just, with his own voice, deepened it, roughed it up, and made it sound, like West.
The fact that he knows how to cadence, or what a cadence is. Words are hard, and
words are so hard, bro.
They're very hard. Okay, so police support talent clause Kickstarter. Also, if you want to get like just their dice bolts and some trying to have a microphone in front of me, some like this dual hex dice bolt or their normal Council of 7. They have dice trace, DM screens. All that info is down below at their Etsy shop, and if you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off, which is super cool. Ja. And then we also have speaking of Alistair, we should have probably jumped into Alistair
no,
when we were talking about Alistair. Yeah,
it's fine, bro. We take up all of Saturday, so it's cool. It's chill. So hey. What's up? I'm Vic, and I'm writing a webcomic with my bro Lynn, who's in chat, that does art for it. And we're writing a webcomic called Alistair, and it's about a righteous paladin bro who journeys to save the world with his barbarian bro Wes, or at least they're going to try their best. And we've got our launch date in August of 2020 this year. And we also have our Patreon down below. So you could always go subscribe to our Patreon for as little as $1 a month. You could join our Discord, where the Discord gets input on our Demiplanes and Doodles streams that we do on Saturday. So you get to tell me and Lynn what to draw. And other cool stuff that we do.
Other cool stuff like that amazing speaking of transitioning, we're so good at saying on script.
I'm so good at this. I'm used
better at this.
No, we're the best. We are the absolute best. Transitioning from Alistair to merch. Look at that Alistair t-shirt. Look at that Secret World t-shirt back there. Look at that doggy look at that little Burr Rottweiler. And I have my little
see it, but I guess it's good.
I got my little mug over here.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah, did you have other stuff? Oh, look at that.
What? And something else. I don't know if you want to unveil it.
Do you want to unveil that now, or do you want to wait for another? Yeah, you want to wait for Monday on that, or do you want to?
Trixie.
Stickers.
So yes, if you go to our merch store, which the information is down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, the info is down below as well. Same with all of our friends, or if you're listening to on Anchor or Spotify, if you just scroll to the information page, you'll be able to see all that stuff as well.
Oh, I've been corrected that we have something special coming on Saturday for the Alistair project. So just stay tuned for Saturday. You might get something fun in your inbox.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. I like surprises. I'm so excited. All right, cool. I lost my train of thought. Merch stuff below. Get things, cups,
get
mugs.
Things. Click link, merch, money, buy.
That sums it up pretty well.
I mean, you're not wrong. Please.
See that this brain got paralyzed by the idea of an Alistair promo.
I think so. I'm like, how do I slap myself out to the internet? Oh wait, Alistair promo. That's another way. I mean, wait, no, Alistair wouldn't.
If you want a small teaser, Jesus, it was the one that you helped with.
All right, I want it to be now. I need it now. Is that a sombrero on our Talon and Claw? I mean, Talon and Claw put a sombrero on the DNC
they
logo.
Put a sombrero? Oh my god, that is so cute.
That is amazing. Great. Well, okay, awesome. This is turning out to be the best intro day ever. Let's just hang out and talk to our friends. But for realties, we won't have a Kelsey tonight. She's not feeling well, so I'll probably be taking over last unless I give it to somebody else to handle mechanically.
She's dealing with her purple that she fell down. She was worried about turning purple.
Yeah,
so
she literally fell 100 feet down in the Underdark, so she's dealing with that.
She does have a broken rib at the moment. That is true. But so we'll be piloting that when time dictates. So let's introduce ourselves. Hi guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master for tonight. And as per usual, our order doesn't really change. Jeremiah, you're up first.
Hello. Am I frozen or something? Or
No, you're beautiful.
I just got your picture, that's all.
Hello, my name is Jeremiah, and I am playing Rognarv, Ironborn, the Full Metal Artificer, and Brom.
Brom, as always, Brom.
You don't really hear Brom talk, but you hear him squeaky sometimes.
As always, Brom. Brom is best. And right next to Jeremiah, we have a Coleton.
Hello. My name is Coleton. I am playing Ariell, the Angel Paladin of Pelor.
Short and sweet, not letting me time to type. And we have two people on our right next to him. Whichever one of you guys wants to introduce yourselves
Yes,
first.
absolutely. Sorry, I got distracted by customizing the emotes that we have on our Twitch channel. There is a sombrero option, and there's also a bubble tea option. So I'm gonna post a Shiba Inu with bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Boop. Look at him. He's so cute.
The best.
So, oh my god, Twitch. Put it. There we go. So, hi. I'm Vic, and I will be playing Wes, the human barbarian warlock. And next to me is a...
Hi, I'm Tabatha.
I was like,
I'm gonna play Cole, the Tiefling Cleric.
Is there a fun fact about Cole today?
No.
There's not?
No fun fact about Cole? All right. I know a fun fact about Cole. And then at the end... What? I do.
I was really like, no, sorry,
excuse me.
I sneezed.
Excuse me.
Fun fact for Cole: he weighs 40 pounds with 100 pounds.
He does weigh.
Moving on.
That math checks out for West.
Okay, well then never mind.
No, what's your fun fact?
He's a mama's boy.
He's a mama's boy. Aww.
That
oh my god.
that was actually really close to my joke answer too.
Oh.
But last but not least, the most handsome of the bunch. That's why we can't see his webcam. He's just too handsome. We won't be able to contain it.
It's true. Fun fact about Orcdeath: he is the handsomest member of the party.
Especially underneath all that hair. All right. My name is Dickie. I play Orcdeath, dwarven fight alcoholic, man or dwarf determined to save his friend.
Aww.
Yeah, that's why we're here. We
That
gotta
is
save our
exactly why
friends.
we're here.
Yeah, and
Gotta
with
save
that,
our friend and or maybe West's dad. We haven't crossed that bridge yet.
So,
I don't know.
with fan theories aside,
I got
we're
distracted.
yeah. Let's roll that intro, y'all. Hot.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
So,
Mike
Mike is hot. Yeah. Hence the hey guys, Mike is hot. Little announcement.
Magic Mike. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is turning into a different style of streaming tonight. To recap what happened last time. The Vagabonds and our Vagabine headed down this the first path into the Underdark, leading down the stairwell, immediately being encountered by some gargoyles, doing what they do best and being mischievous jerks, breaking some of Lad's ribs, throwing her and Ariell several hundred feet down the stairwells into the official upper dark. You guys face them off. One managed to escape, but just barely. With the trip down there and a slight glow of a mountain range, Cole was able to see a odd house that should not be in this environment. Definitely made out of materials that shouldn't be here. As you guys did a 3-day detour to this home, you guys met as I always have slight issue pronouncing her name, Geiko. Geiko, sorry, not Geiko. That's the joke.
It was
Geiko.
50% or more.
Yeah. Who has been dubbed the Lady of Silk and String. As she said that she and her other sisters worship their queen, Lamashtu, which you guys have encountered that cult several times throughout the campaign. Lamashtu being the mother of monsters and nightmares. She, unlike her other sisters, does not dwell in eating pain or eating misfortune, but instead of eating information and the effect that the truth can bring out. As people who decided to sit down had to give something in return for her giving something in return. You guys got some information. Laz left the area freaking out because she saw a slab of Lamashtu sacrificing people with a horde of different things that I'll show you guys in a minute. Because I have the ability to do that. So
like that.
well, it'll be a picture. Not. Don't worry. You'll see soon. And with you guys leaving the hut of this this very interesting witch, several of you seen many different things throughout her home, and most of you having the distinct smell of acidicness in the air. With Ariell stating that, did anyone see that door leading to a swamp behind her?
I think it was just Laz, or no?
Ariell saw the door, Laz saw the slab.
Yeah, because Ariell stayed behind.
Yeah, I think there was only one person that saw that in our group. I might be wrong,
but
that's what I'm remembering.
With
anyway.
that, we're going to take the game essentially on a 3-day trip back to the stairs. But if there's anything that any of you guys wish to do before that, please let me know.
Oh yes, I definitely have something to say.
Oh, what's up, Cole?
Definitely have something to say.
Oh, what
Yeah, so I guess as we're walking on our little detour back or whatever, Cole's gonna be like, "Hi, the fuck."
West is saying nothing. He's just looking at the ground.
It's like, well, we survived. Looking over at West. Mind explaining that little tidbit of information that you guys decided to hold for me?
Oh yeah, Rognarv doesn't really know that either.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
he doesn't. Nor does
what are they talking about this, whatever that thing is that apparently she wants now? Are we supposed to be talking about it right in front of the house?
I was assuming while we were traveling.
Yeah, I would assume we'd be walking.
Yeah, just an image that's not just a logo for the next cover.
Did we start walking already?
Yeah, anything that we do until for the sake of expedientness, we're going to take
promo shot for previously on Sacred World.
Previously on Sacred World. It's going to take the next 3 days to get there, back to essentially the starting point right at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
But if there's anything you guys want to do in those 3 days, you can do it now. I'm not going to do like day by day for this specific interaction. So if there's anything specific that you guys want to do, anything that you want to roleplay or whatnot, please do so.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
roleplay. Well,
yeah, I know. Cole's immediately asking once we're on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Just I guess West is looking at Ariell.
Yeah, I will ask the same thing actually. Like now that we're walking, like I would ask the same thing because I don't know what's going on either.
You want to? I don't know. I'm.
Use your words.
No, when I get angry, I can't use words.
I'm gonna look at Ariell. Ariell, I'm pretty sure you know something. I don't think West is in the right state of mind at the moment. Why don't you explain?
No, I'm fine. Don't tell me what state of mind I'm in. I know what state of mind I'm in. And I'm angry.
Well, what do you want me to explain? I mean, I have many questions myself. All I know is that she knows about the book. And
Yeah, what is this book?
Oh, that's right.
God damn it, Ariell!
God dang it, Ariell.
Yeah, Cole just like.
This is not me anymore.
I look to Cole because I look at Cole and I'm like,
Yeah, Orcdeath doesn't know either.
I still don't trust you.
Doesn't
But
care either. He doesn't care.
Yeah, it's like that's
Fair.
okay. I don't trust you either. Anyway,
I'm gonna look back to
His
Rognarv.
trust in the group is low.
Fair, fair. Look,
I'm gonna look back to Rognarv and say that is for another time once we're far away from this place. Being the house, I kind of like motion to the house. And out of character, last session, I believe you said I saw a string, a new string, red string, coming from Cole and West, correct?
No, the only additional string that you see the red tattered strings that come from you leading into the original members that you guys were tethered to.
Yes.
But there's one leaving from Cole, and it looks like it's cut, and it just strings out and does not go anywhere.
It's like going like this, like a string.
And the strings that I saw were red.
Yes,
right?
all of y'all's are red.
Which was interesting to Ariell, because last time he saw them, they were, what, gold?
White?
Or, like, white?
Oh, they could have
think we
been
just
white. I think that I mistook and I miswrote my notes. They're gold.
Oh,
They
okay.
are gold.
Because I was about to say
yes.
they changed color.
No, they're
I know,
gold. You're right. They're gold.
It's so ominous.
well, no, I think I know where the confusion is because I think West's kind of changed colors
West
after the whole.
changed color.
I
believe.
Okay.
Technically,
I do remember that note.
technically, West should have changed colors.
Yeah.
So I would mention that then. I would say, from what Laz has said about what she's seen inside the house, Arwell, you said that you saw something else. West, you remember those strings
Yeah.
that connected us
Which
all?
we should explain to them.
Which I will now. That is something I feel I could explain. Yours
So-
is no longer the same color as everyone else's.
I'm literally going to look on
Real
my
quick
physical
question, are
person,
there-
like
are there rocks around, like
Yeah.
little boulders or what?
Yes. Again, you guys are in the Underdark, so it's extremely. Where you guys
They're
are
rock
specifically,
shifting right now.
it is barren and stone is everywhere. There's boulders, mountains. There stone and dust are throughout the area.
Yes, Cole. You're just gonna see you as Ariel's getting ready to explain it. You just see Cole hold up hand, go over, fluff out his coat, and then sit down, cross legs, proceed.
Oh, he's such a little shit. I love him.
Yeah, I'd say West, your string of fate is no longer gold. It's red.
Okay. I
As
don't know what that means.
Cole, well, I believe it has something to do with your possession. When we get out of the Underdark, I believe we should head to Whitestone, and upon getting to the Temple of Pelor there, I will use that scroll which I purchased to help get you back to normal. Cole, you have a string as well, but yours is cut. It's floating to nowhere.
West is literally going to be looking all over the place.
Yeah.
All doing the same damn thing, like
Ron is doing the same thing. Like, do I have one?
As
So I'm like looking at my person, and I'm like,
As you guys are currently interacting, you see that Lass is at a point away with at a meal break or something of several hours after you guys left the house. Lass is at the moment intently tuning out of the conversation and just drawing. as Ariell keeps like peeking over her shoulder and then just looking at everyone. And then he gets a little bit of a odd, mistrusted look, and then he kind of steps away and looks like he's back at his guard post.
She's probably drawing what she saw.
Probably. All right.
Orcdeath just.
Well, no, I
Fix
mean,
me a drink.
As
Cole
Orcdeath,
just-
as per usual,
okay.
fixing his drink.
Well, you guys talk. He's drinking.
Fair.
it's like, okay, but again, from what this woman explained, this book or whatever that you're carrying is a love letter of sorts.
I think we're going in circles with this. We just need to say what it is or what we think it is. What the fuck we're doing with it.
How far away from the house are we about right now?
I think we're like several hours. is what we
Hours
said.
away.
Okay.
Days. Aren't we days? 3 days away?
Yes, this could all happen anyway between the first to the third day. But wherever you guys see fit and appropriate to have this conversation, you can totally have it.
I would put off discussing, and I'll say that, I don't want to discuss this until we're at least a day's journey from that house.
After a day's journey. With also this being the third day, Laz had to have Cass create food and water to create water because y'all's water skins are empty. So that's going to last until she gets back to the main entrance. This is another little tidbit.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna look at Laz basically because she's drawing. I was like, what are you drawing over there?
I'm just.
You seem busy.
That's really messed up thing that was in there. I can tell you guys that she was sacrificing somebody, but I don't think that's going to do it justice, okay? And she kind of looks downward and
do you need parchment? I have parchment.
She has all the tools as a entertainer and a bard. And you all see that she distinctly turns away from Orcdeath. Like, I don't want to be here any longer than anyone of us wants to. But I think this is kind of important for everybody to know. And she continues on drawing.
Look,
Well, if you're still unsure of what it is, I can offer my assistance too, if you wish.
yeah, I mean, I'm Wes being as straightforward as he can. It's like, okay, look, ever since I met Ariell, he had this book on him, and he said he found this book, and I guess the queen at the time, who was the night hag, or that weird scary lady.
Yes, you've explained this to me.
Yeah, so she wanted the book. Because it fell from the sky. This is West.
Do I hear this conversation taking place?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not hiding this from you.
West is being entirely candid because he's sick of just going in circles about this. And
Ariell will kind of interrupt.
Okay.
And I will say, I fought in the last Great War. And
does Cole know what that is?
Yes, so the war that he is talking about happened at this point almost 9 years ago. And it was essentially a war between 3 different nations. It was a worldwide war, but a lot of different factions and organizations, especially religious organizations, stopped fighting because Varasia, the Orc stronghold, and the Last Wall were the ones trying to get this entity, this thing. And as soon as it was discovered, which for the audience sake, it was the Book of Avacent. And the queen wanted to pay a handsome price for that, which is what you guys learned. It was actually a night hag. And since the war was declared to have been stopped, that's where Cole, you came in into
that's right.
Krovasa. So it technically the war was over 2 years ago, but it took almost a year and a half for every war party and things to settle down and go back to quote-unquote normality.
Okay.
So I fought in the last Great War.
There was a war?
And I'm going to look over to West.
Gee, Daddy, what did you do during the war?
Know about this. Anyway. My group and I stumbled upon a crater that led to a underground entrance, and in that entrance, in the middle of the crater, where the coveted meteor was supposed to have been, was this book, guarded by celestial guardians. I procured the book, and knowing that it had greater value than what could be stated here on this earth, and that it does not belong here, I took it upon myself to discreetly hide and carry the book with me until I can return it to the heavens or destroy it. It's been a journey learning about it. We still don't know everything there is to know about this book, but I feel like we have gained some important information from this last visit. I'm very annoyed by now, you would tell, thinking back about the person we encountered.
Well,
and it's apparently a love letter from, if I understood correct, from Avacent to Lamashtu?
I believe so.
Jesus?
She just said it was a love letter.
Okay.
well, again, so the question is, have you guys attempted to read it?
We attempted to identify it at one point, and then it exploded. I went blind. We almost had children killed, and we all almost died.
That sounds lovely. Well,
Yeah, it was great.
curiosity.
Why are you still holding the book if it's not dangerous?
Because we're tied to it.
Well, there's a nice little saying I've always learned: curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. I'm curious.
So you're the cat? Wait, you're a cat? You don't look like a
Meow.
cat.
I was gonna ignore that.
Meow.
But Cole will mention to Ariell, it's like, I do have a little spell that could be useful if you want to maybe know a little bit more information on it. I can give it to you.
Wait, should we leave?
I mean, so
You
here's
said
the
it
thing.
exploded. I'm scared.
Here's the thing about it. It happened. I mean, I don't know why it happened, but when we were in a village and people were dying everywhere, the book opened up and we all got these strings, and the strings tied us all together.
Our fate and this book are intertwined now.
Interesting.
I do not feel it wise to take the book out of the bag while we're here.
I mean, we're not technically in the Underdark. Well, we are in the Underdark, but the Upper Dark, correct? Or
You guys are technically in the Upper Dark. You are
Yes.
3 miles below ground.
And I don't want to take it out of the book in case some powerful being, such as the Beholder or any other who seeks the book, and I'll kind of look back in the direction that we just came from the house, were to feel its powerful magics and the presence of it.
I feel like we should start knowing what this thing is more. We've had it for so long, and all we do is just carry it around in a bag and forget that it's there.
But not here. Once we leave the Underdark.
I mean,
Perhaps when we get to Whitestone or somewhere where there's not an imminent threat or looming threat, then we can open it again. I did read it on the way to... it was Hermea, right? Is the place it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did read it again on the way to Hermea. I discovered not much new information.
If I recall correctly, even with with your knowledge and ability to read script, this was in a older version of Celestial.
Like
that were-
Enochian, right?
Enochian, yes.
Enochian.
This was written in
Yeah.
the Enochian language.
I know like 8 words.
well, again, I mean, I understand, but... Well, then I may as well just give you the little tidbit of information I got when I was in, staying behind.
Yeah, what did you do? What did you say to her?
All right, gather around, everyone. Party. It's time to share some
Party
information.
huddle!
No, I just asked about what's going on with the beholder and what it wants.
Yeah, what does it want?
How was it put? That it wants friends,
And a home.
a home,
It was
and if I don't. I'm trying to remember the words that you used, Jesus. Just the fact of, if the only way to
With what the Lady of Silk and String said, and what you learned in the library, if a little information is known about aberrations, and something this powerful, the only thing that refuses the mortal coils and just reincarnates itself in death. The only bit of information, and how true is that, is to be discovered, is to give it what it wants and why it's tied here. Kind of akin to reading on a ghost or a spirit that will not let go of this earth.
So it wants friends.
But at the same time, the Lady of Silk and String said, if we want to end the tyranny, just become enslaved, and that's obviously not an option.
Yeah, I remember when we fought it the first time, it said some things in my head and it made me its friend. That was not fun. It wanted to... I mean, I remember it wanted to make a date to go somewhere. That's what it was using Aurea for when we first met it. I mean, I don't know where it wanted to go, but...
Orcdeath sleeps.
Was there anything else anyone learned when we visited the Lady of Silk and Strings?
Ariell kind of like perks up. I will say that if she wanted to kill us, she didn't, so either she doesn't have the strength to, or we're not a threat to her.
I believe the latter.
I'm just wanting to say that out loud because even though I was handsomely paid, I still want to go home alive.
Yeah, I'd still like to, get our job done, help our friends, and leave this place alive if I can.
As he says that, you just see Lass just kind of shaking, just whoosh, just kind of pull out a parchment with a drawing on it.
Okay.
And I will give you guys permission to show all the players. And because this isn't 100% my art, I will just briefly explain what we see, which is a very nice drawing of what appears to be some iron or at least a stone slab of at the bottom a more
Go to the bottom. Hold on.
a more monstrosity-ish version of Lamachu as in compared to what you have seen, with several sacrifices, mostly animals, and on top just different worships, and the only thing that you guys have seen that you recall was at the house of the Lady of Silk and String. She did have an emblem, and that was of a web, and you see that emblem among 6 other emblems on top.
Out of curiosity, from the emblems that have been drawn, do any of the other emblems, I guess, strike anything with coal?
History. I'm gonna make it a high as booty AC.
Oh shit!
30.
Oh.
It's a dirty DC.
It's a dirty one.
Oh,
So that's a 16. I highly doubt he
You
passed
have
it.
not seen any of these emblems before, except for one, which kinda you've heard rumors And like one of those, I know this is fake, of the original witch, the original dark sorceress, and it looks. The reason why it's so far-fetched is because why would someone have a home with chickens as legs? Like, that just looks completely far-fetched. And that emblem is on here.
Oh.
You okay? No. I'm fine. Vic, the player, is not fine. West is fine.
Cole looking at all this, and it's like... That beats me. I mean, I get that we've seen the one with the web that's representing her home, but
And who did Laz give this to, or did she?
She just kind of like pull it up in the middle of the huddle circle, and then whoever grabbed it, grabbed it.
I guess I would grab it if no one else grabbed it.
Whoever wants to grab it. Do you have it?
And I'd put it in a bag of holding.
You guys, for Roll20, you guys have it in your journal, so anytime you want to access it, you have that emblem or that picture. So, is there anything else specifically that you guys would like to do, or have any conversation on this 3-day journey?
Cole will be childishly annoying about wanting to look at this fucking book.
Yep, Ariell will not budge.
Child.
You are not going to see it, and it is not leaving that bag of holding until we are out of the Underdark.
And then he will pout.
After 3 days of annoyingness, can I see it? Can I see it?
Yes.
Why not? Can I see it? Can I see it? After 3 days of that,
second that emotion.
and many ales ahead, and rations being as delicious as a ration can be, you guys arrive to the bottom of the steps. Actually, since I still have that open, we'll just put you guys there. Arriving to the bottom of the steps, and knowing that your path ahead, from at least from what Ariell remembers, would be
that?
What? What is what?
Whoops,
Something up top.
What's up top?
There, wait, stop. Up, down, right there, mountain.
That's the gargoyle that disappeared.
Okay,
if you're looking on Roll20,
no!
you shouldn't be able to see it on
Colton,
on
stop
Roll20.
looking at
Yeah,
the
Colton.
screen.
I'm watching Twitch because I have my Twitch pulled up here.
All right, so knowing that the pathway up specifically would be this mountain range over here, this valley, you guys yet again, Lass will use her spell. I believe it's a 2nd level spell.
Yep.
So I need to mark that off because we have started that now. 2nd level, okay. And I do need you guys to take away 3 more days worth of rations, so a total of 6 thus far entering the Underdark.
Okie dokie, already done.
And I will mark that off on Laz, so she needs to put it on her character sheet. And so for the next 3 days, you guys have fresh water. I will try our best to keep every single 3 days, because that is a very obvious thing that you guys will notice, that you need water to drink, and Laz does have the capability to do so. So it shouldn't be a problem, but it does need to be managed and marked. With this, we're going to enter the different valleys and mountainsides to hopefully successfully and unseen get ourselves into the Middark, where you guys found well, all of you have been there, but half the party has the city of the Drow. And further below that would be many different things that have not been explored, but the Beholder's Lair. So on our trip over here, I will need several different skills to be had. I I'm going to need you guys to do me a skill challenge to see what is going to happen up ahead. With the slight iteration change that I need 4 passes before 4 fails. In addition, 1 has to be survival. As you guys know, skill challenges work. They start out easier and they keep getting more difficult as they proceed. You can only make 1 roll until the entire party makes a roll, and then only 1 skill for the group. So, with that slight bit of information, who wants to go first on skill challenge?
What are we skill challenging? To traverse to
traverse,
right?
Yeah, to see what happens on the trip there, essentially.
Who wants to do this first? Because I already have a thought, but I don't know if anybody wants to do first.
As to be a little bit of description,
my perception has advantage. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm taking perception. But if someone else wants to roll a different skill other than perception, because I have advantage, so I want to take that.
Yeah, I was gonna roll survival.
Okay.
Okay, I kind of went
sorry.
dark for there. I kind of missed out on everything. So
I was accidentally muted, but I was definitely for Jeremiah's idea of the perception thing.
Dickie, just so you know, we're doing survival. Skill challenges to see what's going to happen throughout the traversing through the Underdark. A success will give you guys a benefit. A fail will give you guys a consequence. Essentially, it's how my rulings are on these.
So what are we rolling for?
You tell me. It's a skill challenge.
Okay, so it's either survival or
yeah. So Jeremiah already has picked out perception. Coleton's going to do survival, and then we'll get those done, and then I'll proceed on to see what everybody else wants to do in a second. For a little bit.
But real quick, I'd have to pick something that they did.
Exactly, something that they did not. Yes.
Yes.
And
I can pick the same thing.
It has to be something different.
Okay.
Yeah. So passing through, as you guys are going to be going, depending on how this is going to work and how successful you guys are, the next several days we'll be going through different fissures and mountainous terrain as you guys are going to go through underneath valleys and different tunnels, some spreading out to 20 feet by 20, some as thin as just one person. Sometimes you guys got to go through, probably Cole being the only one with ease on that factor, at different times just going into caves and being nothing but a dead end and having to make your way back. As the temperature here is just the same. It's cold. It's clammy. It's without life other than 1 or 2 insects, and those insects look slightly deformed and odd and have a thick exoskeleton. You don't hear, you don't see life anywhere in this desolate land. Definitely don't see any vegetation, no water. And to a slight oddness, for your first undergoing into the Underdark, you also do not see any bioluminescent fungi anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, what is my first roll?
I
Who wants to
could
go first?
have. Oh, sorry.
Cole said the thing.
Yes.
I guess it all depends on if anybody else wants to roll. Cole was gonna roll religion.
However you guys think, you guys, this is your chance to carry on the story, and I'll rules whatever I need to rules. So,
well, again, Cole rolling religion, trying to get contact with Farlagon to pretty much figure out the best road to which to travel to get to.
Sure. Okay. Roll me religion. Tell me what you get.
17 plus 9.
All right.
That's a number.
First one completely being that's not the right pen tool.
I have a plus 9 to my religion, so
Good lord.
All right.
knowledge clerics.
You're a holy boy.
So, as you guys take the next several days and throughout your prayers, definitely meditating and trying to get contact, you know that your emblem of Warlock on the road, there's definitely ever so slightly just a pull. And you started noticing that the pull started happening against things like going into caves and tunnels. You tested it out a couple of times in theories here and there, or once a just complete pitfall. that was slightly obscure in vision. The medallion kept pulling away, and with these little tiny warnings here and there that your god is giving you, as the god of the road ahead of you seems pretty good. So with the first one succeeded, who we got next?
I'll go.
Okay. What do you roll me? Survival?
Survival, yep.
All right, roll me survival.
It is a 16 plus 5, so that would be a 21.
With the second completely successful, as Ariell keeps tracking along, noting different areas and trying to recall how the drow took you guys to begin with. Now that you guys don't need to go to any specific bioluminescent or shield yourselves to have those without sight to have their eyes readjust, since you guys have the magical goggles, you're taking advantage of this, proceeding forward, having scheduled breaks on time, and having the precise people say guard at specific situations, using the terrain, making sure that everything, flying ahead, using your natural abilities to scout out. The either scary or good thing is that every time that you do scout ahead, anytime that you try to mark for any trails or any natural terrain that has been, any natural roads, animals, or anything, any of the sort, you keep coming up with nothing at the end. On a positive note, thus far you don't see another soul, which might be a good thing in the Underdark.
I do want to mention, Ariell, the entire time we're down here, is going to be looking for more of those glowing rocks.
Sure. Okay.
Glowing crystals or whatever they were that we saw last time we were down here.
Okay. Thus far, we have not seen any.
Got it.
Alrighty then. We have 2 for 2. Just 2 more on you guys succeed beautifully. What do we have next?
Orcdeath.
Okay.
Insight.
Insights.
Insight.
Okay. Let's read people. Let's see what we get.
8.
8? All right, that's going to be our first fail. Okay. As Orcdeath, as you keep on proceeding forward with the pressure of time, the pressure of hearing individuals wanting to leave, hearing the not mistrust, but unwillingness to go forward. You keep moving forward, and at times it's leading to an hour to a backtrack, or you shouldn't be going in that direction, and just the conflict keeps on arising here and there, and there seems to just be unsureness within the group. But with that, you guys are still moving forward and still have been unseen. What is my 4th roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my perception.
Okay, roll perception.
To basically see if somebody's following us, any danger.
Sure.
Is the roads that we're trying to pass by okay? 16 plus 24 total.
24, that does for number 3. Okay. As you are proceeding ahead, judging Ariell's flight up ahead, you keep an eye towards the back, and with the confident reassurance that nobody is following you, and with the haste that Orcdeath has in pushing the group forward, and also with the talisman, the medallion that Cole has, you feel that you guys are in a good path. And with that, the subtle encouragement here and there, subtle push as you keep looking, making sure that nothing is off. serving as another scout, but more of a distance, protecting the overall group versus just a road ahead. You guys are making way pretty good. You've been here for a couple of days now. As last as we filling up the water skin, we'll see how many days it actually takes to traverse these lands. I need another.
My eye is twitching.
Which that'd be. I need a roll from West.
Okay. I'm gonna do nature.
Nature. Okay, nature's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for any local flora, fauna, wildlife, anything that.
Or Mac.
Or Mac.
Oh, Mac.
Gosh, come on, West. That is a 9.
A 9.
Damn it!
Alrighty. As you are looking out for things and making sure that nothing comes to you, make sure that the Underdark is very odd and tricky. It's not the same as just a mountain on top. And at one point where you thought there would be a safe location, making sure that there was nothing there, as it found out to be a cave full of very poisonous centipedes, which delayed the group a couple of hours and made the next couple of days worth of food be hit and go. But nothing terrible. But we are being delayed a little bit more again. So, with that, it is a group decision if you guys want me to roll for Laz, or if we want to have the party that's here physically do the next couple of rolls. We have 3 successes and 2 fails.
I have a roll. Like, does it have to be like on the line, like what we did, or?
What do you mean?
Well, like the line of people that was rolling, is that gonna be like basically the initiative order?
Oh no, it's whoever wants to roll a thing, roll first.
Okay.
It's your turn to take control of the story.
Tab, do you have a roll? Because I kind of have a roll.
I could go.
Yes, I was gonna have Cole channel divinity to become proficient in investigation.
Ooh.
Sure, whatever you guys want to do. If nobody argues,
is everybody okay with me doing that?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I kind of have a roll, but that might be better.
No one's rolled insight, have we?
Okay.
Okay.
So that was an at 20. So 25.
Okay.
That does do it. That does do it. So
knowledge clerics.
with investigation, you do find something that has been completely dismissed, as Ariell kind of flies overhead and sees trails that are that might be a threat, and as he goes to look, nothing happens, or nothing of a threat comes from those tracks. They do seem humanoid, at least. You do see that Rognarv is also patrolling, looking behind you and seeing nothing. With the dismissiveness of this and the constant we need to keep moving forward, you kind of stay behind a little bit and look at these tracks, and they definitely look of dwarven size for sure. With that, you alert the group, making sure that everybody knows that there are at least dwarven prints ahead. The boots on there have a beautiful decor on the bottom. And it doesn't look like just a common boot. It is a nicely made boot with at least some sort of steel and to cover the foot and the bottom, and an engraving of the leather on the sole of the shoe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, Cole would have just gestured everybody to look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that and investigate it.
As with the investigation already proceeding.
Oh, okay.
And with our fourth passes before 4 fails. You guys will successfully navigate through this in 5 days, keeping an eye out, as Orcdeath had mentioned, like more of these guys. There could be more. With now even more of an alertness, keeping shifts even tighter. You guys will travail through these massive, endless tunnels and corridors. As because of copyrights, I can't show on stream, but I will show in the Sacred World chat that we have. I'm going to give you one of the spoilers so you can see just
Discord or
how on Discord how intricate these tunnels are. So revealing the spoiler, this is specifically of a Greyhawk map, but I don't know if I can show that. But that is how
Something
difficult.
familiar.
Oh yeah, right. How difficult it is to run through these tunnels, and as you guys see up here a little bit, just representations of just how many tunnels there could be within mountains, within valleys, within massive emptiness, going either further down, like any direction that could be a tunnel leading closer to where you need to go. And after 5 days, so marking off 5 more days worth of rations for you guys.
Hey,
How many days?
5 more days.
am I just crazy, or do I not see what you're trying to? Where do you send it?
Discord.
Which
It
part
is
of Discord?
Sacred World. It is. It was a spoiler that was given to you guys on the first of the month, but I told you guys not to look at it.
Oh, at the first. Oh, so it's up there.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, because I was waiting for it.
Yeah, no, yeah. So just scroll up
yeah.
and
Oh,
you'll
geez
see
Louise.
the massive amounts of tunnels. With that, Laz having refill the water canteens again in your water skins, you have 1 more day's worth of rations left. Traversing successfully past that.
How many rations again?
5 days. So you've been
5 days
traveling
total?
through these valleys for 5 days in these
the
tunnels.
5 days total remove.
In addition, so you should have you've all been in the Underdark for 11 days.
Yeah, I know.
10
Like additional. That's what I was
Yes,
just
yes,
asking. The
yes.
additional.
Additional, yes, sir.
Because I've been marking every time you say.
Yes. Wait, have you? Yeah, 11. Yeah, so that much.
So we
more.
should have 19 days left.
No, I had a lot of Yeah, I have a lot.
So yeah, it depends on your.
I don't know how
individual-
much you bought, but I bought a lot.
So moving you guys to get another map to get hit of what is ahead. I'm going to if you guys can place yourselves within. I know you can't see, but within where I'm pinging because of the or actually let me just move all you guys here and then you. Oh, why can't I move you? Oh, objects.
It's dark.
Yeah. So you guys all should have the line of sight that your characters have, which since everybody has dark vision, you all should have dark vision.
See?
Cole is gonna be. Can I have Cole do something?
Yeah, of course.
Arcane Eye.
Okay. What does Arcane Eye do again? Because I don't have my sheet up.
It's the eyeball that shoots ahead, and Cole can see stuff in that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me pull up the exact.
That's my unofficial answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, his little.
Yeah, with Arcane Eye, don't you have to like back and forth with it? Yeah, you can't.
He has You create an invisible floating eye that you can receive visual information from for the duration. The eye can be moved up to 30 feet from around and has no limit on how far away from you it can be.
Okay. Sorry, I was.
So he's going to move it 30 feet up ahead.
Okay.
It can't pass through a solid object, but it can fit through a space as small as 1 inch square. And it has dark vision out to 30 feet.
I don't know if I had the eye already here or not for you guys.
And then...
it does not look like I do. So, so 30 feet.
He's gonna send it out 30 feet.
With Arcane Eye,
And you can look in every direction.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm just curious with Arcane Eye. Like, can you see, like
So from
I don't know if it's the same as the one that I
2,
thought.
3.
I think, but
One.
don't you have to like back and forth with that? Like if you're looking through the
No,
Arcane
that's
Eye, you
I believe
Cole
that's
can't see.
clairvoyance.
No.
Okay.
That's
clairvoyance.
like Jesus
Okay.
said, that's clairvoyance.
So you can see up to
I was
this
thinking of something else.
mark, right? So from
I
Cole is,
can't.
wait, how
Hold
far? You send it out 30 feet, right?
He's sending it out 30 feet,
1, 2, 3. So it's here, and then it
Where?
can see 60 feet. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can see up to here.
Okay.
Can Orcdeath stealth up ahead to kind of
Sure,
check
if you
a
want
little
to.
bit further?
Yeah. Roll me a stealth check.
You're fired. 8.
8. How far do you want to move? You have control over your all's characters, so please move accordingly.
So from what he can see, through the eye, does he see anything?
No, he sees more tunnel up ahead.
Yep.
So the eye is 30 feet behind this point. This is just as far as the.
Okay.
Yeah, since if that's the stone, you should be able to see 90 feet forward.
God.
Ariell is going to move. Oh, there we go.
That's
He's going
a
to
thing.
stealth, and he's going to fly to here.
Okay. Orcdeath has already, just to not jump, but he did say that he was stealthing first.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
Yes.
for Dickie for you to move the.
25, I think, as far as he can go.
Okay, so let's see. You're gonna
Okay. All right. As what did you get on stealth, Orcdeath?
8.
8. Okay. Ariell, you're rolling stealth as well.
Yes, I got a dirty 20. I think +2. Yeah.
Okay. Your arcane eye, Cole, as it's in front of you, you do see as Ariell flies overhead, and as you guys are, Ariell, you taking up in the air a little bit to assist with that stealth. As Orcdeath, as you're moving, you kind of step on a stone, and you didn't really notice was there, and you kind of hear the not loud by any means, but loud enough that you noticed it, and that you noticed Wes noticing it.
Duh.
Oh,
we're supposed to be quiet.
Rognarv,
Cole's looking
what
up
are you
ahead
doing?
and west and just.
Didn't get the memo.
Like if Cole is staying there, I was just gonna be there with him to guard. Because since like 3 people moved up already,
Yeah.
like I don't want everybody to move up if some people are staying. So I'm just kind of like on guard from everybody. I do want to move kind of a little this way. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, I will motion for.
I don't have
and-
control over Brum.
Oh, I apologize.
no.
You should be saying-
Poor girl.
So,
she's
everybody,
her own free woman.
So everybody has dark vision and should be able to see what they're currently seeing.
No, I was just gonna
I'm
motion
giving,
for Laz and Ariell to follow.
I am going to
But
also.
they'll just stay close to me is what I mean.
I want to cast Divine Sense, so that I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
I mean, it's so.
Whoops.
No. As you fly above and are able to cast that spell, just so again the audience can see. As soon as you do already see one. You do already see one. As Coleton, if you should be able to see this. It's not a GM layer. It's a token. Yeah.
I see nothing on my
I
roll
see
20.
nothing.
It's solid black. Ariell is in the void.
Really?
Oh, you don't.
Oh yeah, it cuts off right on where that is on Twitch. So he's in the blackness is what you're.
Well,
Yeah.
as I press on yours, I see what you can see.
I can see it on Twitch, so I'll look on Twitch.
Yeah,
but,
we can
like,
see it on Twitch, but like
I'll show you what I
right
mean.
where he's at, he like the darkness just cuts him off.
Well, that's from your perspective, Wes. Because if I move Wes forward, you can see more things.
I sent you a picture
sorry.
of what I'm looking at on
I'm a
Messenger.
ding dong.
Okay. That's interesting. As we're still trying to learn how dynamic lighting works.
I can
on
see
Twitch.
it on Twitch though.
I totally am not going to practice using this all weekend just so I could use it on Monday.
Yeah, I guess Ariell doesn't have that
What?
dynamic lighting or something.
Really?
set up
Yeah,
for
it
him?
looks like from your perspective, Coleton, it is completely black. Yeah. So Coleton, use the stream. I would recommend maybe just refreshing your page because you
I have dynamic lighting on mine.
You have dark vision. I'm looking at your character. You have dark vision 60 feet. So I don't know. And if you still can't see, then I'm sorry, and I can take dynamic lighting off because you're going to be able to see. Need to see.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can't see it. I refreshed it. Didn't work.
Really? Okay. Well then, yeah. Use roll 20 if you.
Taylor says no.
So as
not allowed to see
Taylor definitely says no, and as you kind of move forward and you have your hands in prayer position about to cast your spell, you and only you just see a very silent, large, undead entity standing almost 16 feet tall. Just
Leon is
as he
Yeah.
just standing
Leon's triggered.
there.
Don't like it.
I'm
just kinda,
so
like,
excited.
looking around.
Oh boy. boy.
I get to shine.
And he steps an inch forward.
I'm going to instead, when I see him, I'm going to cast tongues,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, "Who are you? We mean no harm. Let us pass." And I'm gonna try to persuade him to like kind of step aside.
Okay. Roll me
Try.
persuasion.
Not that it'll work, but I
Okay.
mean, I might as well try.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a little triggered with that.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah,
or is
roll
that just not gonna
persuasion.
work?
Yeah.
Hello? I'm but a small
It's
angel.
my best stat, and I need to use it more than I do, regardless of the outcome. Okay, that's a good roll. Let me do my modifier. 17.
Go where I can't follow.
26.
26. As you all see Ariell kind of move,
persuaded.
and as he casts tongues on himself, you all understand him in your native tongue. So,
Oh boy.
technically, the only one would be different. Might be Rognarv, who understands it in Dwarven. As you all hear, just say, and a large scream throughout the tunnel. And you don't hear anything being said back to you. Just and it starts running forward.
So what did he say?
How tall is the ceiling in this tunnel?
You can't see Ariell, so I'm sorry.
Oh, what
It
happened?
is 30 feet.
Oh no!
Only a headshot will
It
kill
is
it.
30 feet up.
What'd you
do?
happened?
Everybody, if you have dark vision, yep, that should be clear. Okay. Just checking everybody
Oh, there
else's.
it is. Okay, I had to click my
This
character.
was a mistake.
It went completely black on my screen.
It went black on your screen?
It went complete. No, it fixed itself when I clicked on West.
Okay.
But I just want you to know that whatever happened, it went completely black on my screen, and all I saw was West's tile, and I was like, "Oh no, what did I do wrong?"
Maybe West did this, so like
So
I just covered my goggles because I didn't want to see it.
Coleton, did your dark vision change at all?
On my roll 20?
Yes,
I can see it now.
Okay,
can
I
see
made
things.
you be able to be accessible by all players, and I think that does the trick for most things.
Okay.
So, all right. So yeah, what you guys see. You can roll me a perception, or a roll me perception. I'll say perception for everybody.
holy moly.
Everybody perception.
16, 17, 18,
Boy.
19, 20, 21, 22.
22.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, West. Come on, West. Big numbers, West. Big numbers. 10.
Okay. 10 does not. 22 different. What were the other numbers? Sorry.
I'm done.
In the
22 Rognarv.
arms of an angel.
Kind of, maybe in a bit. What did Rognarv get?
Oh boy.
22.
Okay, Rognarv and Cole are seeing it. What did Ariell and Orcdeath get?
Orcdeath drank too much. He got a nat 1.
Yeah, Orcdeath, you see it. You physically are able to see that there is a large 17 feet tall man right in front of Ariell, who is lunging at him and looks like he is feverishly hungry, for
I
sure.
rolled a dirty 20.
Ariell, you do see that there is a Ariell, Cole, and actually wait, Cole, because you have your arcane eye. Cole and Rognarv. Wait, Rognarv, can you see him? No, Rognarv, you actually cannot see him.
No, because of dark vision.
Yep. So, Rognarv, you hear
Like,
guttural
I can see
sounds
it on
of.
the map because of the Ariel, because of what you did to Ariel.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you don't.
No, I don't see it. My cutoff point is right here.
Yeah, it should be. Okay. Huh. Damn, I don't know how to fix that then. All right. But you do see, you hear a large, almost zombie-like entity. You've faced undead before, and this is definitely the guttural sounds that they have. As Ariell and Cole, what you can definitely discern is that this is a large undead stone giant. Cole and Ariell, because of your perceptions, you notice a couple of different distinct features on it.
Okay.
Their hands are completely smashed and almost useless, as their feet are also smashed up to like right above right below the shin. Is the heaviest damage on this creature, as his face looks very non-damaged, but it is definitely a zombied entity. And with that, I need you guys to roll me initiative, because we're gonna go on break and we'll come back with this fight in a second.
Oh man.
So we're as we roll initiative and face off against this undead stone giant. Our lovely audience can see some little commercials as we go do potties and other things and tingles.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit.
All those fly hands.
Yeah,
You
let
want
me
the
know.
numbers
That's
for-
Hey, yo, Vic. I've got the new script you sent us for the next episode. So we have new players. Who's Grayson? You know who that is?
Yeah, I'm reading that too. What's this? Tori Val?
So we have new players.
New players?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, dude. So it also says that the schedule's changed. We're playing on Mondays now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to Tuesday?
That'll team out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
And just one last little thing.
And it's online now?
Yeah, that. So we're not playing in the studio anymore. It's all online. All right, man. That fucking works for me. All right. Cool. See you later. Bye. hi guys, as we are back, and I should have probably changed the music already to battle music, and I forgot. I'm so sorry. But initiative has already been
Predetermined.
Yeah, predetermined. So we're just going to get into it. So again, as this large, I made the map so everybody should be able to see everything. Just keep in mind that you have dark vision up to 60 feet. As this just large, towering stone giant just larges over towards Ariell, Rognarv, and Brom. You go first. What do we do?
You said that because of my perception, like I just heard it.
Yeah, you hear it. Yeah.
Ariell probably looks a little distressed.
Yeah, you.
But anyway, I'm going forward anyway.
As soon as you step 5 feet forward, you know it's an undead. You have a high enough perception that you can discern that.
Then I'm just gonna look at Cole and basically was like, Cole, don't lag behind too much. And then I'm gonna move over here.
Not planning on it.
Oh, you said Cole, not Brom. Sorry, I thought you said Brom. I don't know why.
Brom is gonna go chuk right here, right next to me, kind of like right there.
Definitely have line of sight of the and Ariell, how far in the air are you?
I would probably say 15 feet, so right at his head, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at that. Was like, what? Holy shit. I'm gonna look at West. You got this, right? And it was butt slap.
Oh my gosh.
Are you butt slapping West?
Butt slapping West.
All right.
Oh my god.
Let me move
yes.
over here.
As you hit West and he starts enlarging so much that it actually has to push you to the side, and you move away from him, as now West is a large-sized creature. You're still a few feet shorter than the stone giant.
Yeah, it just doubles. So
yeah,
if you're 7 feet, it's like 6 for your 14
yeah.
feet. So he's still taller. Yeah,
you're still not as tall as the stone giant, but you see eye to eye with him at the moment. As again, just a butt slap to the tuchus. And
how it just shoots him up.
Exactly right. That's
like
we need animation of that now.
You made a butt slap this way. It's a butt slap that way.
Mm-hmm. So the enlargement spell has been casted on you as you grow, and so does everything that you have on, adding advantages on your strengths, your damage gets another D4, and so on and so forth. Anything else, Rognarv?
My bonus action branding smite.
Okay. So that just gives your axe another hit, right?
My axe just kind of it shines a little bit, so basically I'll do an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay, damaging, not attacking. Alrighty. Alright, so as you see, Rognarv's axe kind of just floats a little bit right to his hand, glows again as he grabs it. They're ready for battle. Ariell, what do you do?
Alright. I already went ahead and rolled while we were on break, just for speed, if that's okay.
That's fine.
I am doing Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And I will go in for the attack. My first one, I'm going to do a Divine Smite at 4th level.
Okay.
So that was a 25 to hit for the first
25
one.
hits, yeah, for sure.
I rolled 6 force damage, 8 slashing, and 31 radiant.
Ooh.
Let West tip things.
Okay. That is a hard hit on this dude.
Yep. And I'm gonna attack him again with my extra attack.
Okay, roll me to hit. As I'm calculating all the damage thus far.
Second attack. I rolled a 19 to hit the second time.
19 hits. Roll me damage.
Ah, good. Okay. That was 10 slashing because I maxed out on that one, and then 16 radiant.
God damn, Ariell, do you want to leave room for anybody else?
Not particularly.
Yeah, like West, I
think how many points this is.
Every time.
And I'm just going to full movement speed. I mean, it's only like what 15 feet up. To the ceiling.
Okay.
And back, so maybe like I'll move like 30 feet, so 15 up and 15 back.
As Ariell flies forward and casts a spell and just wait, does Zephyr Strike negate attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
making
I do not provoke opportunity attacks while using Zephyr
as
Strike.
you cast your spell, and God, let me just look at the book because I have a question about Zephyr Strike. What is a casting time for Zephyr Strike?
It's a bonus action, I believe.
Okay, then that will be
Yes,
that's all I
bonus
need.
action.
Okay, cool. So as also. Oh, what book's it in? Do you know?
Zephyr Strike?
Yeah, it's not in the player's handbook.
No, it is not.
Zephyr Strike's
it
from
is-
Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Spell
cool.
from there.
Thank you. I will look that in a second. As you cast your spell on you, slash, and with a great force of golden energy that circulates around you, as everyone hears just this force of lightning expand in radiant energy, covering up this entire undead stone giant in white light, as a brief second of darkness with a second strike as Ariell just zooms up into the air, and you hear the lacerations of this stone giant just tear into his body as the entity kind of split into two, being just held by its ribs. It is extremely bloodied, but still up.
Dang.
Orcdeath, what do we do?
He's going after it to take out his knees.
All right.
Oh, West
I'm
Anky
moving.
over here.
Yeah, I think
Okay, roll me to hit.
might take this one. Half credit.
20 and 13. Dirty 20.
The 20 hits, a 13 unfortunately misses. Roll me damage.
112 sided dice plus 4, correct?
That is correct.
5.
5 points of damage. As
How do you want to do it? I would be so salty.
As you run up to this giant and your axe hits it straight in, but as it does, you see that kind of like it goes all the way in, as a lot of the rotting flesh that's building up on the bottom and all the severe damage that it had right at your eye level is just damaged all to hell. And you notice that it's kind of been walking on its bones. And just the skin is kind of just dangling there, and as your axe goes all the way and it hits the bone, it kind of gets stuck in between something you can't see with the flesh, and kind of wiggle your axe out of the way to pull it out, and just not giving enough time for the next strike to make contact. But a good hit. Anything you'd like to say? If not, then it's Cole's turn.
Go for it.
All right, Cole.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you can't move him. Oh no.
I'm trying to move him.
If he... Oh, yeah, you don't have control over it. My apologies. Here, everybody controls him. Good. There you go. Everybody can move.
Move him up 60 feet to west.
60 feet, full movement?
Oh, not 60, sorry, 30 feet to west.
Good
Sorry.
Lord.
I'm going to put a concentration marker on you for
That's
Zephyr Strike.
35.
Shit.
I can only get you right there.
God damn it. Okay, that's fine. I think it works. I think it's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, he's gonna just like jog up to west and just be like, West! Oh, fuck, what can I give you? Because the one thing's touch base, goddammit.
What?
Oh, what can I give you?
What?
As Cole moves forward
Death Ward.
and goes over towards Wes and casts Death Ward on him.
Yes, because that's all I can do. Because the other thing's touch spell and I'm 5 feet out of freaking reach.
These arms are so
Okay.
short.
I'm mad.
As he
Angry.
kind of grabs onto his medallion. No, Death Ward is a touch spell.
Oh, it is? Well, then shit, I can't do anything.
Aww.
I'm sorry.
I'm kind of in the way.
He's angry. It's like, why do you have to be so big?
As you hear
asked
that
Rognarv!
shouts kind of transcend through the
Oh
cave.
shit!
It's
Uh,
fine. He screamed
crap.
first. It's fine. He screamed first.
with
Everything-
a angry cat that misses its chicken nuggies, it is West's turn.
Oh my god.
It's my turn. You say.
It is your turn.
Still alive?
It is barely hanging by a thread since Ariell did 118 damage in one turn.
Need y'all to get the fuck out of my way.
That's how much it was? Oh, because it's double. Yeah. Oh my god.
Need y'all to get the fuck out of my way.
Actually,
'Cause I'm
yeah,
about to
you
move.
can't occupy that space.
Jump over me.
Ariell is in the
Tackle
air.
it.
Oh, Ariell is in the air. Sure, you can squeeze it. I'll give it. Yeah, Ariell is 30 feet up in the air. You are right. Thank you.
You can be on that.
Hello. Big guy. I'm gonna reach
Fly
down.
him
and
out
pet
of the
his
way
head.
like a fly. Get the fuck out of my way.
All right, what do we do?
I'm
Pet his
gonna. I'm gonna do my. Do I want to do that first? I'm gonna rage first.
Yes.
Bonus action rage.
I guess
Bonus
right,
action
dude.
rage.
As,
I'm so mad. I haven't been able to fucking kill anything since I've got down here.
As internally you're saying this, or externally your choice.
Externally.
But as you run up and start just getting angry, what do we do?
So wonderful.
My 2 attacks.
Roll me to hit.
A
As
giant
I accidentally
raging
bump the mic with my foot.
So bad. Wes, why? One's a 14.
That misses. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course it does.
I'm so sorry.
The other one's an 18.
18 hits. Roll me damage.
Nice.
And I get an extra d4.
You do get an extra D4.
Fucking exciting. I get to fucking hit something for once in my goddamn life.
Maybe you guys should just stop being so good at fighting things.
Let the barbarian do his fucking job, thanks. It's only one thing I'm good at, and it's hitting shit.
Finally get to fight something
11.
besides ourselves.
11. That's 21 points of damage, thank you.
21. Okay, so I need to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it stays up. What is his con save? Plus 9, so...
Ariel, you're gonna
Damn.
feel the wind of this mall just go past you.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is still up. As it is back up at 1 HP. As you did successfully
it.
kill it, that's at that undead fortitude, my friend. As Wes just run up with all the rage he has, slams against this this giant skull as it concaves inward and goes all the way up to his shoulder, and you just see him panting, and you kind of take a second and look, and it's not moving, as it kind of just grabs the maul, and now it's the stone giant's turn.
Oh, now it's fucking on, bitch.
Okay.
Oh, you want to play hardball? Let's
That'll be
fucking
rough.
play hardball, bitch.
First,
Wes is so
First-
mad.
What's up?
first attack, natural 20.
Oh.
Fucking bring it, bitch.
Okay. All right, and does
It's
a
always West.
I'm raging, motherfucker.
Wes
does a
wanted it.
23 hit?
Yes, a 23 fucking hits.
He's so mad.
All right, we are attempting all the faith in the world right now. So let me do the regular damage, and then I'll do the critical. And
Okay.
you are resisting
I will
it
take
because
the half, thank you.
yes, this is bludgeoning damage only, so you do resist it. So I'll give you the total. You have it. That's
fucking right,
8, 11, 12, 13, 14.
He's so mad.
23 for the first, so 12 points of damage.
All right.
Second one is 21 thus far. 35 for the second. So that would be a total of 18 points of bludgeoning damage for the second attack. As I drop the d20 and pick it up in a minute. But
That's just a 30 total for me. Yeah.
as he grabs the maul and kind of slams you right in the face with your own weapon, and you see that his hand rises up and just hits you right in the temple, and it's just pissing you off.
Oh, we want a fucking tango, don't we?
As Laz is going to hold her action for a, if anyone needs it, she's going to throw a
Healing word.
Healing word. Yes, thank you. I was thinking of cutting words. That's not it. So Ariell's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop, that's Laz. He's going to use. He's gonna roll it at a disadvantage to not hit you, Wes, since he doesn't not have sharpshooter or anything of that sort. As you just see Ariell run forward, does he? Nope, he does not. Okay, so as he runs forward and you see that his bolt intersects. Oh my god, natural 20, but he must take the 5. So that one is a miss. That one is a miss, and bro, I kid you not, as I move the that is 2 nat 20s with a disadvantage.
What's the disadvantage?
So he got a nat 20.
Shit. Holy shit.
Does not confirm, but he and since there is an ally next to him, he gets sneak attack damage.
Oh!
So that is way more dice than I currently have. That is
Oh god.
8.
Rogue.
That is 8d6 plus 2d8 of crossbow damage.
Does the NPC get the kill?
Apparently. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 13 of the sneak attack. Nope, that's normal. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. That's easy. That is 32. So this guy needs to make 32. He needs to make a DC 37 Constitution save, which he cannot. His highest would be 29. So as Ariell just shoots 2 at the legs, and you see the bolt just go through, and kind of taking that note to notice that his he doesn't really have any more movement, and kind of aims his crossbow up towards the already split section that Ariell left, and the completely damaged skull. It kind of just shoots at the heart as the only thing that he can think of, and you see this undead just fall backwards dead.
Damn.
As that was a much faster encounter.
We'd be good.
Yeah, you guys would be very good. As the fall just kind of echoes a little bit through, and I need to refresh my page because that song is gonna be stuck on there for a second. But don't worry, audio, you can definitely still hear me. So, Elysian Vagabonds, you just finished off this undead in the tunnels that you guys are currently on. What do we do?
Cole wants
continue.
to investigate real
Gosh,
quick
thank you.
before we go.
West would like to angrily smash his hammer back into the giant's skull
Okay.
one more time. Just one more time.
Another smash, and you see that. Where
Yeah,
would you
double
like to
tap.
hit?
The head.
The head was goo, and now it's vapor. Cole, you said you're investigating?
Yeah, he wants to investigate
Roll
the dead
investigation.
thing.
Okie dokie.
No, I'm just gonna sit on the ground and just
Oh, hey, and
Calm
I'm
down.
proficient in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You're gonna be like that for a minute. A giant West for 1 minute.
19.
19 on investigation. As you guys see Cole going to the zombie and looking throughout, here's what you find. Not a coin on him.
Okay.
It
wasn't looking for coin,
looks
but
like
yeah.
his hands and his feet are completely broken.
Mm-hmm.
He has several rope burns on his neck, from what you can tell. You need to kind of piece that together a little bit because of Ariell and Wes's specific damage. And where his wrist and the skin around his leg also has massive rope burns.
He'll relay all that information to...
The clothing on him, in addition, looks fairly clean. The only real damage would be what you have given, and some he does have lacerations on his back that don't look fresh.
But the clothing is fresh.
The clothing is fresh.
Clothing is
So he has
or just fairly clean?
It's clean. It's clean. He has scarring on his back that does not look like it was given from battle. Rope burns on his wrist and on the skin around his leg and neck. And his clothing looks clean. Not gold on him, not nothing. His hands are smashed and broken, so are his feet. And to be very specific, because of your past, all three of y'all's high perception and your investigation, most of the heavy damage pre-battle seems to be right at Orcdeath's height.
Dwarven.
I'm gonna look at that.
Cole's gonna
I
kind
didn't
of...
even
Oh, sorry.
use character cards in the whole fight. I apologize, y'all.
Cole's gonna look back over at Ariell and West. When you guys were down here before, did you ever encounter anything like this before?
Nope, mushroom people.
No, I think this is the Drogar again.
As you can
Yeah.
see,
The
Ariell is
Drogar
going
again.
to step forward and just...
be on guard.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it's an undead giant, but with very clean clothes.
And
So,
Remember
where'd he come
remember that cave that we went into with all that goblins.
from? And they had...
That very clean lake that apparently cleans all the things.
I mean,
to,
not-
to reiterate, they're not spotless. It's just
Fresh.
they're fresh clothes.
they're not
Oh,
rotting.
okay.
It's not
They're not
rotting.
spotless.
so
Yeah, it's correct. It's not rotting.
so I'm not gonna chase this rabbit very far, but so if it had clean clothes, then, but the thing's dead and, you know,
It was
rotting.
recent. It was
Well-
recent. This thing changed recently.
or somebody changed it.
Oh,
At
yeah.
the same time,
With the
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, with the wounds on it, from what it looks like, the other dwarves attacked it as well.
I don't think dwarves attacked it. With
what's it to
what
us?
we encountered
I think it's best if we move on.
upstairs,
Yeah.
Thank you. I agree. It's time
But
to move. Sit
with
around.
what with what we encountered upstairs with the Duragar, maybe that's in control too down here. Let's just be on guard when we move on.
I agree.
Agreed.
Okay.
Let's move.
As you guys move forward,
Off
is there anything
we go.
specific you guys want to do, or we're just going throughout the tunnel?
Okay.
I'm gonna quadruple tap the big boy. And then
I will be the person to give everybody a heads up. There may be a chance our power may go out.
I mean, we're on
Okay.
laptop power.
I know,
it's
but
fine.
yeah, just in case.
But yeah, there's lightning storm going on.
Okay.
outside, and
Thank
it's
you.
not
Appreciate
fun.
it. All right.
I guess I would suggest that
Have fun. with that.
Arwell moves first. That he's in the lead, scouting ahead, letting us know what's ahead of us. We're paying him a ton of money for this.
If whoever depending on who decides to scout ahead, if it is Arwell, since he does have, I'm assuming, is very light on his feet.
He earns
Cole will
his money for a
cast-
change.
Cole
Yeah.
will cast protection from good and evil on him,
Nice.
As
and he will pick undead, since knowing that there has now been an undead encounter.
okay. Alrighty. As he looks at you, thank you much, obliged.
I have a question.
Yes.
With the encounter that Rognarv and Orcdeath and what's the other dwarf's name? Forgot. With our encounter with the drow, like back in the day, like when we were first introduced,
Mm-hmm.
like did we encounter like drow poison or anything?
Yeah, you
Because
guys.
Jeremiah knows about it, but
Yeah, you guys.
I
You
don't know.
guys encounter drown poison a lot.
Did Arwell agree with scouting ahead a bit?
Oh, yeah, he's being paid. He's going to do what you guys say.
Okay. Then with that, with the protection, I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of like buff him up a little bit with his
Okay.
buff because he's trying to. Where in the Underdark, there's a drow here, whatever, blah blah blah. But you never really know. Protection from poison.
Okay. After both of y'all spells get casted on him, I appreciate it very much. Let me go ahead and see what I can find.
Yeah.
I'd say stay about 60 feet back or so if you do not mind. And I will definitely make a noise. If not, at least shoot an arrow behind me so you guys can see what's happening. If I need to.
I will
That's-
oblige and I will lead. If no one has any objections, I'll lead the party behind.
Okay.
Arwell.
Is there if you guys want to
Still flying, but
I'll move this guy behind us to indicate that we're moving forward. As Arwell will stay over here. If you guys want to put yourself in whatever marching order you want, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, like after 1 minute, West should be like a small boy in it.
And since Arwell can move stealthily at full speed,
Wait,
Jesus, just
Yes.
to also give you a heads up, I don't have to choose the creatures. It's just aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. He's just has
yeah,
advantage.
but
Okay. I thought you had to choose, but no.
features have disadvantage
still
on
a
attack rolls
big
against
boy.
them. Okay.
my concentration on Zephyr Strike has ended.
Okay.
By
All
now.
right. Okay. So with his stealth, what is everyone's passive perception?
17.
12.
15.
16 West. I mean, Rognarv is 16.
don't ask.
With that, and a 15 on perception for him, he disappears
Oh,
as you do not see him anymore.
oh, he's gone.
As he went 60 feet forward, and you see that he kind of dashed into a boulder, and he is no longer to be seen. As
West
you
is
guys
still a
keep
big boy,
moving
just FYI.
forward.
I'm always a big boy.
Yeah.
Is this how you guys want, Wes? You want to be this close to Arwell?
Well, I just was hanging out there. I also need to shrink because I think a minute would have passed by now.
Boom. As the shrinkingness happens. All right. As you
Inflating
guys
balloon noise.
I'm sure it'll be
are
fine.
moving forward, if this is the order, as you guys do go on ahead.
Cole's gonna be reaching. He's gonna like stir around in his bag and pull out Mark Anthony and just hold it with like a death grip almost. So he's nervous.
Nervous bean.
Stop joking.
With that, you'll see Arwell return several hours into y'all's walk. Yep.
Oh,
And,
protection from poison had disappeared.
Yeah.
It's only a 1 hour duration.
So Orcdeath, you're gonna be leading, or
Yeah.
okay.
I'm out. I'm moving the maximum I can move, so that's 25 feet.
Okay. Well, this is just like a general thing.
Okay.
All right. So,
No march order.
as if Orcdeath's the one going to be leading, as Orcdeath, you won't see him, but you'll feel like a tap right at your shoe. And then from around the corner, as you kind of get ready, you see that has his crossbow dangling, and he kind of already has his arms up, as he looks like sword to be expected.
His arms are up.
His arms are up towards you, and then he moves his hand towards his finger towards his lips, as to indicate a shh. And he kind of goes over towards you,
Not my understanding.
and he leans towards your ear and whispers, "There are 3 Duragard in front of us, and it seems like there's several dead bodies next to them."
What kind? What kind of bodies?
Dwarves, Duragard, and dark elves, and some creature that they're lowering behind. I can hide in front and see what you guys want to do.
What I'm okay.
As you at the moment, as you guys are all walking, you just see Orcdeath kind of like listening in from your perspective to like a stone, and then like 2 inches forward, you'll see that he's talking to Ariell, and they're definitely whispering to each other.
I will move up and ask what the situation is.
And he will explain it to every single person. There are 3 Durgar in front.
Yep.
And it looks like they're carrying a haul of dead bodies.
I say we take them out if there's no way around them.
Stealth. You just use stealth and sneak up behind them.
Yep.
It is, as we go forward, there's a tunnel, and the tunnel peeves both ways. But I would let you know that there is a hole that they're throwing the bodies in. So, unless you can cloak yourself in shadow, they will be able to see you. I'm sure their eyesight is better than mine. But I am also sneakier.
Well, I believe it best to take them out if we can.
Who else is sneaking with us?
I will.
Don't you find this a little odd?
I'm using
In what
stealth.
way? We're in their turf.
19.
Okay, 19's good.
Roll stealth. Is good.
Yeah, if you're good at stealth, please
I stay
roll
in the
stealth.
shadows, kind of the darkest parts of the walls.
Okay.
Cole's gonna just kind of like, Cole can't stealth worth shit, but he's just gonna kind of like just sit, and while holding the skull, he's gonna pray.
Okay. Roll me religion as the yep.
Well,
This will be
well,
our stealthing party.
Yeah. While they're doing that, I'm actually gonna like kind of stand guard in front,
Okay.
looking at them basically
What?
to see if
Stop it, Cole.
if
Stop
shit
it.
And I
hit-
rolled
if
this
shit
guy.
hit the fan, then
You're
I
gonna
will. Yeah.
okay.
What?
As Laz is going to take the so you're just gonna be staying guard essentially, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Laz is taking up the rear. Wes, anything specific that you're doing? If not, then we're gonna go with the marching party forward.
Party's lead. I will follow the party's lead.
So are you going to stay behind, or are you
party?
going to stealth?
I guess I'm stealthing with the boys.
Roll me stealth then.
All right. Let's.
You wanna?
I want a green die for this one. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
A
hope.
green die.
I want a green die.
I can't imagine why.
That's a 6.
6. Okay.
Every time. I expect the unicorn die to work for me, and it never does.
As you guys are,
Yeah.
I'm glad I ordered 2 new sets.
I will say that the rest of the party will be 60 feet behind as we're going to transition to a new map. And everyone's dark vision should be available. So
Okay.
according to everybody, you guys can see this tunnel kind of curving up ahead a little bit. And as you guys know that you're not being noticed at all, Ariell, Orcdeath, and Ariell, pass for sure their stealth.
Do it again. Roll again.
No, you guys. We'll see what you guys want to do. But at the moment, this is as far as you got in. Everybody else over here, you should not be able to see what they're seeing,
Yeah.
and they should not be able to see what you see. Should
What
is
is
a
it?
word. So
What
what
is
you guys
this
do
thing?
see.
Oh no!
1 second. Because I didn't think you guys were going to be so successful at stealthing, you see a couple more things than what is shown here. Because Wes failed his stealth, this is how I'm going to
way.
determine it. As
You're fired.
Ariell, Orcdeath, and Ariell
there.
are
Come
completely fine, and then you see kind of as Ariell puts his hand out and then motions down. You see that he kind of gets down and uses a stone as his guide, and then kind of draws his crossbow. Orcdeath is in the shadows already with his blade out. Ariell in the air with his out. As Wes kind of like goes to the side. And as he kind of puts his back against the wall, and you hear what you guys see is At the current moment, 2 Duragar throwing a Hulk, this large, massive, giant, like almost crab-looking entity with exoskeleton that definitely looks like it crawls on all fours with these huge pincers as it's being thrown into this well.
Don't like that at all.
And there's...
I got nervous there for a second.
As this guy goes here and just disappears into the hall. As you guys hear... as the large creature definitely falls in. And there's several other bodies completely piled in. What you see at the moment is 2 dwarves, 10 Duragar, one what the Urban Hulk just fell in, and 1 stone giant that looks like it's cut in half, and now they grab it. They grab the legs and then like the kind of spinal column from the other end and kind of grab it and then throw it as West. And 3 drow. As Wes kind of slams against, well, not slams, but slides just enough to make audio a little bit visual. And the first half of the stone giant falls into the well. You immediately see these 2 Duragar look in that direction and go invisible. A little bit of description of these Duragar, as one has a mohawk, and then it's a female with the mohawk on, and a male with kind of a like just scattered frayed hair, as they go completely invisible to you guys.
I tried to hide behind a rock outcropping, but my chest is a little too well endowed.
And there's one here, and he is a balder, older looking, like he looks like he could be Orcdeath's grandfather. Just sitting there on a stone, unmoved.
Alive?
Alive. He's just sitting on the stone, just breathing. Oh, what have we here then? Is this good fortune, or younglings don't do anything rash? Don't do anything rash. What brings you surface dwellers down here?
Who does he see? He sees just West?
He sees West. He sees West. From your perspective, he only sees West.
Step forward and talk to him, lad. He sees you, but not us.
Do you say that out loud, Orcdeath?
I whisper.
Okay, thank you. All right.
I will. Okay, I will do that.
No, Wes is. Oh no.
I mean, he already sees me, so
Wes, as you go
might as well
forward,
be the distraction.
You see Ariell kind of like gives you. He doesn't move from where like his arms or anything. He just looks at you and then looks right at his crossbow, and then looks forward. So Wes, what do we do?
I came down here looking for some really big game.
Oh.
Orcdeath rolls his eyes.
Roll me deception.
I'm being honest.
Well, he's being honest. Like,
I'm here to kill something.
See if they believe.
Okay. All right, then roll me a persuasion. Then.
Okay. All right.
I'm still calling it half bluff.
That's fair. It's the same number.
What did you get? Oh.
Oh, it's not bad. That's a 13.
All by yourself, boy. I think if you're here just hunting big game, that's Jesus' eye. It looks like fortune is on our side. What game are you hunting? Surface dweller.
It calls itself the Tyrant.
There are many tyrants down here, but I know which one you're talking about. He kind of kicks over one of the drow that is by his feet. We've been picking up his mess for a while now.
What's he?
Oh no.
we came once to kill him before, but failed, and...
So you're the one that set the curse free, then?
Why did you say we?
Because West is a fucking idiot. I did not know there was a curse. I didn't know much of anything about it other than it was hurting my friend. It took a friend of a friend, and we came to save him.
Okay, I have a tactical question.
Sure.
How many of them are total there? There's the guy up on
You saw 3. There's the old man on the stone, and
Right.
2 that were throwing zombies down.
Right.
That's all you saw. Everything else is already dead.
All right.
2 went invisible.
So I only see just the guy.
You only see the old man, yes. As
I have a little question too. It's like, is this conversation echoing back towards us?
you hear Wes talking. That'll be about it. If anything further, then I need perception rolls from you guys. As he
Because
kind
I
of
do
steps
have-
forward
Okay.
off the
'Cause I
rock.
do have a little move that I want to do.
Okay.
I think
If you point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. Message basically.
Okay. Wes is between 60 feet.
I'm actually kind of trying to point it. It's like towards Ariell, or like, am I able to see Ariell? I kind of want to point it towards him. Wes is the one
What's your
I'm
passive
pointing.
perception? You can
16?
see Wes because Wes has felt his stealth. What is
Okay.
your passive perception?
16.
16. You do not see Ariell.
Okay. Do I see anybody else
You
other
only
than Wes?
Orcdeath got a 19, and what did you get, Ariell?
For perception or for what? Stealth?
Stealth, yes.
So,
I think I got an 18.
So no, unfortunately, you could only see West.
West is not the one I want to, because he's talking right now. Then yeah, I'll
What
point
you're
it
trying to
and
make.
I'll message West. It's like, is everything okay? This is a whisper, and then he can reply, and that only I can hear.
Does he know that though? Wes, you hear Rognarv in your head. Is everything okay?
Not another one.
You need a backup. Do you need backup?
Not another fucking voice.
As you see, kind of the old Durgar just look. You're interesting.
Good interesting or bad interesting?
It's up to be determined.
I've had a complicated journey here.
Most have complicated journeys just living here. But hopefully fortune will rain upon us. What brings you here is just to kill the tyrant.
It's to kill the tyrant and save the friends we lost to him.
No. Kind of thinks, and you see that he's looking where the other Durgar were before they disappeared. Well, how about a favor for a favor? You help us with a smaller tyrant, and then you name your price and we'll help you with that. We have more men.
Okay.
Can I see, like, tell if he's bullshitting?
You can roll me insight.
I will do so. Because I am not about to trust this random dude.
Favor for a favor? That sounds fair.
That is going to be a 16 total.
You can't read him terribly. You don't think he's being honest, but you also don't think he can... There's something about it. He may not be truthful all the way. He may be being really truthful and laying all his cards out in front of you, but you don't know if he's smart enough to do so. So suspicion is high for sure.
Not to change the subject, Cole got a nat 20 on his religion.
Oh,
So that's a 29 total.
Lord have mercy, Cole.
Percentiles, please.
Yeah.
As there's been
That's
many.
a 77.
Oh my god, alright, pretty good.
Nice.
There's been much change here in the past couple of months and year. Many new factions. They've taken control of things that they shouldn't be. The dead walk. There is no unrest down here. Thanks to you unleashing the curse. If what you say is true, I figure you owe us one.
Okay. So who's this smaller tyrant?
As I need to look at my notes 1 second because I forgot his name.
Oh no! I stumped the DM.
He goes by the name Zordasu. A titan amongst fire giants. Sends us on missions, collects what he needs, kills what he doesn't. Defeat him, and you have the Durgar on your side. When us back at home. Aye.
Hearing this, I will drop stealth and I will move forward to about here.
Okay, and when you do, he's like,
Oh.
I figured there were more behind. You're too big to be
No.
stealthy.
What is it that you're doing with these bodies in this pit?
He says
Well.
it's from the tyrant.
As you heard, I assume, the dead don't stay dead anymore. Not down here. The tyrant's influence has spread a curse throughout the Underdark. And the dead walk.
So you dump the dead down this pit so that they can't come back to haunt you.
Precisely.
Oh, do I see West now? I mean, Ariell?
Yeah, if Ariel drops stealth, then yes, you see Ariel.
How far is that? 120 feet.
He'd be, since he's only 5, he'd be 70 feet from you. If
Oh,
you're staying
then-
at the same position, not moving, he's 70 feet from you. Since he's 10 from
I'll do the
west.
same message. I'll do the same message to
Okay, same
Ariell.
message goes right
I don't
to you,
know if
Ariel.
Ariel knows what I'm doing, but
What
I'm
is the
pretty
message?
sure Ariel
again?
has more experience with this
my
than I.
message was, is everything okay? Do you need backup?
And that's telepathic, right?
It's a whisper. So like
A little whisper in your ear.
1 foot, you can hear 1 feet. Whoever's 1 foot away from you, they can hear too. But basically, mechanics, I guess.
Okay. So I won't be obvious. I'll just look to the Duragar and I'll say, everything is fine when XXS is gone, I suppose.
He says it's on
Yeah.
us that we.
Trying to speak in code
Yeah,
so
no, yeah.
Rognarv can pick up, I
That's,
said everything's
that's,
fine.
that's up to you, Rognarv. I'll give that one to you.
Then I'll stay here, I guess.
As,
And I'll ask him again, those who die fighting the tyrant, do you recover their bodies as well? Or do they stay dead in his presence?
technically, they stay dead, but they get thrown to the lava. So I don't think that they would come back from that.
That's pretty valid reasoning.
He's not an idiot. We just lost our ability to fight back. We lost all ability to take control of our city. But outsiders, ones that have faced the old tyrant, I don't see this as a big match for you. What
With
say
that,
you?
I'll nod, and I will leave his presence, and I'm gonna go back to the rest of the party, and kind of relay to those who aren't up here with us. So, Rognarv, Laz, Cole.
Cole's busy.
And Brum.
I'm just gonna awkwardly wave
yeah.
while still standing there.
And Brahm, of course, and just kind of tell them what's going on, and we have an option to take. We can either assist with this and gain the support of the Duragar in fighting the tyrant, or we can kill these Duragar and be on our way. It's up to us, I suppose. I don't trust him. And there's nothing to say that if we do help him that they won't turn on us in the last moment after we kill or defeat XXS.
So basically we're going to have to fight our way out, fight our way in, fight our way out.
That is an option. I mean, he could be honest in his support, and we could have a large force of allies to assist us, which...
What is your hunch?
They just want their home.
From speaking to him face to face now, did I gain any other kind of insight into
not from that? And I will say, Wes, are you the only one staying there,
I'm just standing there. I mean, I don't know what anyone's doing. So I'm just like, yeah.
You do see that Ariell does not leave his hidden position.
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
Nor does Orcdeath.
Okay, so if Orcdeath is going to stay there, then Orcdeath can't be part of this conversation, just letting you, because that's 60 feet below.
Copy that.
Oh,
Okay. Just so I know what the role-playing is. That's the only reason why I'm asking.
I'm whispering to Orwell.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I am gonna ask Ariell that was like, you say you don't trust him, but maybe he just wants his home back. Maybe it's a ploy.
What's
Maybe
everyone's passive perception? I just need to know.
12.
15. Oh, from kind of experience
16.
going into the Underdark and what the dwarves do, would I know if what the Duragar typically eat? Is it similar to what the dwarves eat?
Yeah, I mean their nutrition would be definitely different just because of the vegetation that, but they're still gonna be omnivores. They can eat both plant and meat.
Okay.
With that, West, you nobody else other than West sees. Technically, Ariell kind of looks at you, and as you see that in the pile, one of the bodies moves, just twitches. As you don't know.
Yeah,
Oh man.
we gotta put a stop to that.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a. Yeah. Well, oh, that's why.
Ah! Oh my God, he's alive.
No, it's the wrong thing.
That's fine.
I need to move it so I can do this.
Oops.
As you see that moves, and then as you hear in the conversation behind you, you do see as not an axe, but a pike just whoosh, goes right into its skull, and then immediately the invisibility of one of the Duragar goes away. As she is now here and visible to you.
I'm gonna look to Rognarv and ask, so we help them then?
Like I said, maybe they just are being truthful and want their home back.
With that,
But
I'll turn and I'll
maybe-
head back.
Maybe they don't want. But with that, I'm gonna look at everybody. Was like, Cole, are you done?
He just kind of snaps out of it a little bit, like.
You see, as he kind of picks himself up from the ground in the dirt.
And as Cole replies, I'll kind of look back.
Yeah, maybe we should move forward with them.
If so, and you guys want to take a second to discuss things amongst yourself to Orcdeath and Wes, as these guys are definitely going to continue doing their job and just throwing bodies.
So they didn't turn hostile or anything.
Nope, they're making sure that these bodies get thrown into this pit.
I would like to I guess step forward to the pit.
Okay. For the sake of map, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit forward, just because of a visual for the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to be right here by the pit.
And then these are all gone.
So we're no longer stealth.
So Ariell will probably stay back in stealth, to be quite honest, and Orcdeath, it's up to you.
I'll stay in stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna, as we all get together, then I'm gonna just look to the rest of the party and say, so we help them, or do we continue?
And I got my bow and arrow out covering them.
Cole just
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's just like if they're offering their assistance with this creature.
Yeah, it's a favor for a favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna also. I thought you were done. So go ahead.
No, you can continue, and I'll have him respond here in a second. Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna look to the main Duragard, the old man who.
Wait, 1 sec, because Jeremiah was trying to say something.
Jeremiah was trying so hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna with what Ariell said. Well, like, do we help them or move on? I'm just gonna say, well, like, I don't know if we move on and they're not gonna shoot us in the back.
Cole even just
They need help.
probably putting it's like
We made this mess.
true. You guys made the mess,
Yeah, you guys made the mess.
Yeah.
but like we said, a favor for a favor. Look at us. I don't believe our entire small group will be able to take on this thing.
That's what I'm saying. If they help us out, we have a better chance of putting this thing down and, helping the people down here that are being affected by what we created.
I'll step up to the old man, and I'll say, "You have yourself a deal. However, for our time, we only brought us a limited number of food for our trip with us. We will require food and drink."
That I cannot provide. We have a specific number of rations that we are given. If
That's
I give
only
you
fair.
food,
Oh, because they were.
it could only be taken from somebody else's mouth. And I would be willing to do that for you. But know that you feeding yourself is one of us starving.
Cole even just putting it.
And
it's
he
like,
looks at you.
Ariel,
Are
not
you okay
necessary.
with that?
Ariel, you don't even need to eat.
But you all do.
I'll
You
be
need
fine.
to-
And
this
I can be
take
and
a long-
and then you just see Cole look at Ariel, just like
We
you
can-
know what I can do.
Ariel's not here.
We'll be fine.
Fine.
Disappointment.
Then let's go. And I'm gonna look to the Durgar and say, "Lead the way."
He doesn't move. Before we move forward, surface dwellers, what is our deal? For I do not shake hands unless I know what I'm getting my people into.
We defeat your tyrant, and then you help us defeat ours.
I can give you our best men and women to fight. Our children and our elderly stay.
I would never ask for your children or elderly.
Then you will have the strongest amongst the Dwargar.
I appreciate that.
Can you be quiet and walk fast?
I'm just gonna kind of chuckle and look back at West.
That
Wow!
actually
I'm gonna try.
technically wasn't towards West. It was just like a general thing towards everybody that he was kind of saying.
I'm a little sensitive about my size, okay? I can't help it.
I believe most of us can, yes.
Yes, it's
I'll
like
do my
good
best.
Stuff,
As
stuff
a-
if I need to.
By this time, they finished dumping the dead into this pit. Follow us.
I'm gonna fly down into the pit and loot. I'm just kidding. That's
I
probably the
mean,
worst
if you
idea
really
ever.
want to.
Like,
There
there's
was an
a-
Umber Hulk. I don't think you wanna.
Yeah, I don't want to
Like-
deal with a horde of undead down there.
Like, looking down there, how far is that?
Your dark vision does not see through,
Oh,
so it's
there.
further than 60 feet.
Well, since it didn't happen, Cole's gonna be that little shit that's gonna walk right up to the Durgar,
Sure.
his hand out to shake.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna, but I
Oh, I'm
wasn't supposed
sorry.
Okay. As if that's the case, then he will shake. He's talking to you, Ariel, but he will shake Wes's hand.
to. Oh.
Unless Ariel, you
Yeah,
present your hand.
I mean, yes, if we had concluded our negotiations, then I would shake.
Okay. And with that, you kind of see Laz kind of bump you, Rognarv. Can we trust them? I don't know. It's kind of sketchy.
It is kind of sketchy, but
Cole's gonna look. Oh,
I don't know
sorry.
if we have a choice, but it is yours party's best that did this. Maybe they do need help.
As she kind of looks, I didn't do anything. Also, I'm okay with backstabbing them if we need to.
The what? I didn't hear
Backstabbing
that part.
when if we need to.
Oh yeah, I don't have a problem with that. If my friends are in trouble, I'm gonna help my friends.
Okay. So with that, I will say that the next 3 days of you traveling, so mark off an additional 3 days worth of rations. You guys will be traveling with these Duragar, as they are taking a lot of tunnels. Some that you actually have to go underneath that are just perfectly sized for a dwarven character.
Oh, great.
But you guys proceed.
Yeah,
They stay
and I'm a
a good
dwarf.
distance from you.
Wes having to crouch and walk like this.
Yeah.
I can reduce you.
Please do not.
They as you guys are moving forward on the second day, really nothing happens. They're quiet. They stay to themselves. They speak a lot in Undercommon. As you keep on the second day, you start feeling a little bit of warmer temperature as you guys are getting closer.
Quick question.
Yes.
We're able to do like long rests and stuff like that.
Yes,
right?
you will be able to do a
Okay.
long rest. As
Okay, Orcdeath's starting to feel pretty good about this situation because he's looking at those two guys up there and he's seeing Cookie Monster. So he figures it's not that bad.
I mean, it's true. Cookie Monster isn't that terrifying. It's very true. As you guys keep on moving forward, the second day, as the further you guys go through these tunnels, the warmer it gets, and you actually, for the first time in almost 2 weeks, start seeing color, warm glows of orange. On the third day, before you reach your destination, you start hearing just in almost to Orcdeath and Rognarv,
Music.
the familiarity of mining starts coming to your ears. And we will put you guys at the appropriate
Yeah, with
city.
with sounds like that. With sounds like that, Rognarv's a little too excited.
As
about
you guys will approach from up here,
Boy.
Oh,
Behind-
nice.
a completely abandoned and desecrated little village. As you guys see forward, the large glows of a lava river, mainly going towards the outside, but a lot of the lava going around and forging against this dark steeled fortress with many smoke and pipes going throughout. You do see one thing very specifically. In front of the entrance, there is a large giant with braided red hair and this dark armor. And the dark armor looks like it has ruins, and each ruin is as red and as vibrant as the lava around it. You see several people scattered throughout, mainly Duragar, in rags and ruins, carrying carts and carrying different materials. So a lot of the carts kind of look the same as the carts that you encountered earlier with the Duragar that invaded the trading post. Additional to that, you see
Those that were down here before.
no, to you guys that fought them up above a couple of weeks ago.
All right.
From this ledge, well, technically from your perspective, the hole behind, you do see as almost similar to a vision you guys had much further down, as a entity gets thrown off, and you just hear the screams of "Ah!" as a stone giant gets thrown off of that tower and into the lava.
That's unpleasant.
Wow.
You
A
see
stone giant.
giants with two heads patrolling the city. They are the only ones with armor and clubs. And
Oh, we're going to stick out like a sore thumb.
it is very wide and open and has almost no barrier or protection throughout. Just as a large note, as you can take a look at the map how you will. And as you guys are approaching, as I need to quickly look at this. Oh, nope, it doesn't give it to me. Okay. The music, I know, it's really good.
Love it.
It's interesting there. As the Durgar, the old man who was leading you guys, as he looks at you, I'd like to welcome you to Dararak, the dwarven fortress up below the mountain. And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. So,
Excited.
You guys have...
I'm really excited for next game.
Traversed a lot, getting to this new area of the Underdark that you have not discovered before. And let's see what these giant and Durgar have in store. The deal was struck, so hopefully we'll see what happens from that deal. And I don't know if it's too late. You guys might have like 30 minutes left to go to the Kickstarter for Talon and Claw. Yep. I'm not sure exactly when it ends. I know it was going to end today.
Like today ends their special, but their
sorry, there we go.
It's like 29 more days.
The early bird. I don't know if it ends at midnight.
Yeah, the early bird
sure.
special. Yeah,
but
I think probably like 5 more hours, because last time I saw it was 6 hours.
Okay,
I can
cool.
double check that real quick.
Well, as Vic is checking that, please support our friends, the Elysian Project. We have merch information down below. Support your local artists. Please be good out there in these times. Be nice to one another. I don't know how hard that
just
can be
kind
uttered, but be kind.
Yeah, be kind.
Kindness is
Be
great.
kind with people.
As our Elysian Vagabonds and our Vagabines have descended further down into the Underdark. We'll see what lies ahead. I'm just waiting for that note on how many hours left.
Keep talking.
But yeah, keep going. Yeah.
I can't find it right now.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm
Just be nice. It's probably like a few more hours, because I
would think, yeah.
Actually, I did, because I just did my Kickstarter. I just pledged to them, and when I did it, it was like 6 hours when I pledged. So
2 hours to go for the early bird.
There you go. 2 more hours, guys, and that's the early bird, which is the cheapest it will be. So please go support our friends, go support our comments, go support all our projects. Loves you very much. Adios, guys. Please be safe out there.
Bye.
Bye.